our super sophomores.
Yes, absolutely.
Let's talk about the super sophomores, Coach.
Yeah, we want to take the time out, and because these guys are on the upcoming and rising, we got a couple more years with these guys. So we identified some guys that are sophomores, super sophomores.
Yes, sir.
We identified some guys who are super sophomores that are up in the upcoming and providing some impactful for their team, and it's the players to look out for as we move forward. So we want to put these players in your sight, right? We will put them in your sight, and so you can watch out, look for them. He's got a couple of players on that list that's sure to be watching, look out for.
Yeah, Coach. We'll start out with these are not in order. I just wrote them down. We got Michael Rogan from Saratoga Blue Streaks, Coach, the 6'5" guard who likes to rebound it, like to score it, like to shoot it. He's been counted upon for the Blue Streaks this year too.
Yes,
Yeah.
I mean, Rogan is coming along. I mean, you spoke about Rogan earlier on, and with Rogan, you talked about his ability to be 6'5", stretch the floor, he can shoot, he can get to the basket. And so this is a guy right now for the Saratoga Blue Streaks that has to be happy that's starting to come into his own and giving him some solid play.
Right.
And now he's starting to provide the scoring. We know that they likes to put him on some of the best other offensive players,
Right.
but now he's starting to provide scoring too as well.
Okay, next up is Ben Romer from Averill Park, the sophomore guard there, Coach. Plays aggressive. His last outing, he had dropped 11 points, the second leading scorer in the team. I like Ben Romer, he can shoot it. He reminds me a little bit of Zach Price a little bit, so he could be his prototype coming in next year.
Yeah, what it's funny because what I kind of chided him about was his willingness chided him that he will take any shot. He doesn't mind. But that's not such a bad thing because you want a guy to have super confidence and you want to be super aggressive. And as a sophomore to have both of those ingredients, I mean, it's not a bad thing. We saw that he can shoot the ball from the outside. And like you said, much like Price, he doesn't mind driving the ball to the basket as well. The guy is not shy at all on the court. And with the Averill Park team, who's on the radar now doing good things, that's a good look for him towards the future.
That's right. Next up is going to be Marcus Shelton, Coach Colonie, the big fella there. He's about 6'6", I believe. He does some nice things. He got some skill. He got some skills, Coach. Down low, he can shoot a little bit, take the outside shot. He's gonna fine tune some things, but he gonna be a pleasure to watch next few years.
Yeah, and I'm glad we got a chance to lay eyes on him, me personally, because I know you saw him a couple times. When I saw this kid, and it's funny because you had mentioned in the sportscast that he kind of like have a little Isaiah Moe type thing, and I looked at it, he has Isaiah Moe number, ironically, right? But yeah, this is a nice, strong kid, got a nice physique on him. He you could tell he attacks the basket with ferocity as well. He can finish strong at the hoop, and he can hit a little bit of the outside shot. So he provides a nice pack for the Raiders moving forward. You got to be happy to have a young kid like that, and he's looking up for him.
That's right. And his teammate, Coach, Brendan Coyle, Coach, he's a big body, too. He's like 6'4". He can shoot it. He can handle the ball a little bit. Like a smooth Ruiz, Coach. He's going to be a fabulous player for them going to Raiders as well.
Two sophomores right now on your squad moving forward. And the Coyle guy, man, like you said, nice size, big kid, can stretch the floor from the outside, can do some things for you on the inside as well. Just his presence on the court. Great court awareness as well, Coach, on how he operates out there on the court. So he's poised to be an efficient player for the Raiders, too.
No question. Jayshawn White from Schenectady Patriots, Coach. A speedy little guard, lefty. He attacks with veracity, plays strong. He's up in you on defense. I like him a lot.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, again, I had an opportunity to see this kid in another situation where Schenectady, much like the Raiders, have a couple sophomores that can provide them a punch. This kid, quick guard, can get to the hole, can finish strong at the hole as well. So, man, and then he can hit from the outside as well. So he can provide both components of his game, and he's sure to give the Patriots some enlightening play moving forward, Coach.
Yes. And his backcourt mate, Coach, Jayshawn Haggray, this Schenectady Patriots guard as well, Coach.
Another sophomore.
Another sophomore.
Another southpaw.
Lefty.
Yeah.
Two lefties, Coach.
Yeah.
He likes to shoot the rock. He can shoot it a little bit. He can drive it strong to the basket, Coach. He likes to rebound it too. The short guy. And I believe he was the one that tried to get a tap dunk in that game. So the little guy like 5. They both got like 5'8", 5'6".
Both of them,
You know what I mean? They can hop. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So, Coach.
Yeah, I like him too. To have the backcourt mate as those two guys, two southpaws. You know what I'm saying? See two lefties going at it. I mean, as a coach over there, you got to be happy to have those two guys moving forward in your program and sophomores, and they're getting major minutes right now.
Yes, they are. Logging them up.
Yep.
All right, we move right along. We got Devin, Dzikas of the Shenendehowa Plainsmen coach, another softball lefty. He can shoot it, coach. Plays with his dad. Plays for his dad at Shen. He can shoot it. We saw them early in the season, so we don't got much tape on him.
Right.
But when we saw coach, he ain't afraid to take that big shot.
No, actually, we saw him in the beginning of the season. I also saw him in a preseason scrimmage game against Auburn Academy, where he was all right in that game as well too. He has a straight up matter of fact attitude about how he goes about it. He's quiet about how he gets his business done, but he could stretch the floor for you, provide some outside shooting. Has a nice size to him as well too. So for him. For Dad to have him for the next couple of years and still developing, it's going to be a good look for them out there as well.
No question about it. Jimyh Evans of Lasalle Cadets, big fella, 6'6", lefty. We got a whole bunch of lefties out here.
Softballs on here, coach.
So he's strong inside, coach. His length, he got a long wingspan. He blocks a lot of shot. I mean, against Saratoga, coach, he got Trudy a couple times on a block down the post.
Give me that.
Yes.
Yeah.
And he scored a couple buckets down there. I think a little bit of offensively challenged right now.
Right.
You know, if he gets in the gym, works with a nice trainer this summer, coach, you can see the upside just go nutty for him.
Go nutty for him. I mean, like you said, long kid, 6'7", 6'6", 6'7", and he still got some room to grow. Only a sophomore, so he's probably going to grow a couple more inches. So with him, and like you say, he gets his offense together, coach. Yeah, he's going to be something to reckon with them over the South and providing them. I mean, while they're getting a win against a Shellmont and all that kind of stuff, we got to have an inside player like that, man. Bodes well for you.
No doubt. And his teammate, Kaylon Dickson, coach for the LaSalle Cadets, we saw him as well only one time. He seems to be a guy that does a little bit of everything for them. You know what I mean? I think his biggest thing, like the drive to the basket that we saw. I think he likes to take the little jump shot from what we saw in that game. But your thoughts?
Yeah, my thoughts on him is like you said, he's a guy that likes to penetrate. He likes to get to the cup. So when you have a guy like that can put pressure on the defense and constantly drive it down your throat and be able to get inside and then knock down some mid-range shots, and as a sophomore, so it only looks well for them. So LaSalle, again, got a couple teams here with two sophomores that's getting a lot of playing time for them, and the coach is like, it looks good. So yeah, with Dickson, yes, absolutely.
And to finalize our top 10 out of here, I got Jayshawn wins of Chatham, coach, the Chatham Panthers. And Jayshawn, we saw him, coach, against Hudson. And his kid here, coach, he hit a buzzer beater in the second quarter, I believe. Hit the game winner with a layup after getting a steal, coach. Go to length of the floor, finish on a nice little floater layup type of opportunity there. He finished with double figures in that game. And he can shoot it. He can drive it. Like to play a little bit of defense too, coach. What are your thoughts?
No, Jayshawn is a player. He had 32 last night against Green Bay. Jayshawn is going to be a player to reckon with, coach. He's a coach that he can shoot, like you said, knock down the outside shot. He's good in the open floor. He has a nice handle about himself. He can finish at the basket, coach. This kid is a nice little piece out there for Chatham moving forward, coach. Yeah, he's tough. Yeah. So I just want, if you don't mind, can I put an honorable mention?
I'm sorry, I missed somebody?
Just an honorable mention. The Wolfe kid from Troy. Right?
Oh, yes.
The Wolfe kid from Troy.
Yes, Alex Wolfe.
Alex Wolfe, yeah. I mean, this guy right here, he's a tough competitor, coach. I'll let you go on.
Yeah,
him, you kind of the one that pointed him out.
Yes, Alex Wolfe from the Troy Flying Horses coach, a fabulous player. I like his toughness. You know what I mean? Like, I like his ability to get up in your face and be able to guard whoever his opponent is. So, with him, coach, he can shoot the jump shot. He came out in his first game of the season against Albany High, coach. He dropped 13 points, hit a couple three-pointers, maybe three. And he just showed me in other games, coach, how he's willing to just stick his nose in there. He got pushed down to the floor against a big Peter O'Toole, gets back up and gets back into play and gets a block on Peter O'Toole, coach. It gets called for a foul, but it showed me his passion, his intent, and how much he loves this game, coach. He's a football player. He's a quarterback for the Flying Horses, so that brings it. He brings that mentality to the court, and you can see it there.
Yeah, he's a tough competitor. He has no back down in him at all whatsoever, coach, and he's not shy. We saw him hit that big three with no hesitation and different things. So for him, moving forward for the Flying Horses, yeah, he's going to be a player to reckon with. I'm looking forward to watching him play the next several years.
Yes, Coach. And I'm pretty sure we missed a few others, but we want to make sure we get this guy. And what about this is a good side note here.
All right.
What about that kid, Zaveon Little for the Flying Horses, the Frost, the freshman coach?
Man, yeah, man. I mean, that was one of the bright spots for Troy High in that game. You know what I mean? Was that Little came out, hit a three, had a couple buckets. I think he almost climbed close to double digits or what have you.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I like that kid.
Yeah.
So he's another one that looking forward to get, and plus getting minutes in a big game like that against the Eagles and coming up.
Yes.
Yeah, man, definitely, Coach. That's definitely worth mentioning. That's for sure.